Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Spider, and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 Combiner Force Warrior Class Skywarp. Man, that's a bit of a mouthful. Anyways, it's been a while since we took a look at a Transformers figure, so I thought it was time to do another one. And to start things off, we'll take a look at the packaging. Alrighty, so we got a bit of a close-up look here at the packaging. We got a picture of Skywarp, what's in Disguise. We got Transformers inside the box. We got more Skywarp, Combiner Force. Got some little hexagon designs in the back there. Yeah, we got the back of the box, more Skywarp, some words talking about stuff, and some instructions, which, these are the only instructions that come with the figure. Yep, there's no instruction sheet or anything like that. We just get this little thing on the back of the box, which, kind of stupid in my opinion. Would have preferred to have some actual instructions, because if you lose the box, guess what? That's gone. I guess, well, it's not too complicated to transform, but still, it's like, it's kind of annoying. Anyways, onto the rest of the box. You got more Skywarp, Warrior Class. You got some more hexagons. You got the bottom of the box with a bunch of words and whatnot. And then you have some advertisements for some other figures in this line, which I may or may not review in the future. Also, if you wanted to know how I opened up this box without completely tearing it apart, there will be a link to the unboxing video in the description. But for now, let's get on to the figure. Alrighty, here we have Skywarp in his jet mode. And it was originally packaged in robot mode, but we're starting with the jet because, well, I want to. So yeah, this figure was released back in 2016, and his design is based on nothing because this character never actually appeared in the show. Yeah, this is just another one of your obligatory Starscream repaints, which I'm not complaining. I like those repaints. Anyways, so we'll get into the details here. So we're focusing on the figure. See, we got some nice black and purple wings with a little silver stripe and some very, very nice Decepticon symbols. Just, I really like the way those look. They turned out very well. It's more black and purple and more blacks and purple. And oh, hey, yellow. That's different. So yeah, I got the cockpit here. Nothing too special going on here, but overall it does look pretty cool. You get the nice swooping forward wings, which is always nice. Then you got the little will you, camera, please focus on the blasters. Camera, focus on the blasters. Is that focused? Not focused enough. So you got little blasters on the side. You get two of them. Pretty much it for that. You get the bottom of the jet, which honestly doesn't look too bad, you know? You get the, obviously those are his arms there, but it's not the worst jet undercarriage I've seen. So yeah, overall it's just a really cool looking jet. I very much like this this design. Came out quite nice. Now, on to the size comparison. Alright, to start the size comparisons, here we have with a Lego minifigure, the Pack of Destruction minifigure Mothra, the Pack of Destruction minifigure Godzilla. Now into some more relevant size comparisons. Here it is with the 2007 Deluxe Bumblebee, with the Generations Cybertronian Megatron, aka the War for Cybertron Megatron. And I don't have his cannon right now, it's elsewhere, and I didn't feel like grabbing it for this, so yeah. And here we have it with the Claw slash Ramjet. That's pretty much it for size comparisons. Now on to measuring time. Alrighty, so we shall measure the figure. It's got about about 6-inch wingspan from the thrusters to the tip of the nose cone. It's almost 6.5 inches. So overall, it's a pretty decent sized jet. Not too bad. Now that we're done with jet mode, we shall move on to the transformation. So to start that off, you want to just pop off weapons. Just pop those off. Set those to the side. And then next thing you want to do, if it was in here, see what I'm doing. Next thing you want to do is just untab the wings from the rest of this bit right here. Then you want to come to the bottom and untab these bits. Move those out of the way. Then you want to bring down this whole bit here. You just pull it down like that. And just those 2 slots went into those 2 tabs right there. Let's just move that down. Then what you want to do is come over here. She'll focus in. Come over here and just untab that and just swing it up. And you want to make sure that it is all straightened out. And then you bring it all the way up and tab it into the body. And just do the same on the other side. And again, you want to make sure it's all straightened out, because if it isn't, and you try and tab it in, it's a lot more difficult to do it. So just straighten it out and tabs in, all nice and easy. And then you want to come down here at the legs and just bring them down. These 2 tabs there, which will plug into the knees. Just plug those in like that. And then you split the legs and then fold out the feet. Now we got them all standing up. And we'll come here. You want to just unhook that. Bring this down. There's a little tab there. We'll plug in to the nose cone like that. Then you want to bring this up, fold it up like that. And then there's little hooks which will kind of hook onto that like that, and that keeps that all nice and secure. And the wing bits, you can do whatever you want with them, but I like to fold them all the way down like that. I find it gives them a more unified look. I just like it a bit better. And then you want to fold out the hands and just position them in the correct position. And we are almost done. Next thing you want to do is just bring back these things. And you can, if you want, plug it into the hand, but he's a seeker, and these things belong on the forearm. So let's get him into forearm and just plug in all nice and easy like that. And now we have Skywarp in his robot mode. And he looks pretty neat. So let's get on to the articulation. So first things first, his head is on a swivel, which really should have been a ball joint. I don't know why they just made it a swivel. That's kind of disappointing. But and also he can't look all the way around because it bumps into like these colored bits. So yeah, head articulation is quite limited, unfortunately. But the arms can go pretty much almost all the way around. They bump into the wings. You can go about that far out. And there's no bicep rotation, but the elbow is on, focus in here, is on a ball joint. So it kind of simulates a bicep rotation. Speaking of the elbow, you get a little bit more, a little bit over the 90 degrees bend at the knee, at the elbow. I can speak. I know anatomy. The hand can't really do anything. It just go down like that. It just makes it look like the wrist is broken, just like, you know. And But again, because the elbow is a ball joint, you can kind of, simulate a little bit of a wrist rotation. Just a little bit. Unfortunately, there's no waist articulation just because of the way it's designed. But the legs can go that far forward. The arm out of the way. The wing out of the way. Can go that far back. He does have a thigh swivel. And he's got about 90 degrees of bend at the knee. But if you untab the knee, you can get it to bend all the way. It just looks a little weird. So just tap that back in, which you'll be doing a lot because these knees like to untab so very often. It is quite annoying. Anyways, now down to the foot. It can go down and a little bit up, and there's no ankle tilt, but the foot is molded at a bit of a slant, so it kind of simulates, ankle tilt a little bit. So yeah, articulation is a little limited, but you get the basics. You get what you need. It's not too terrible. You can get them into some, some decent poses. You can get some pretty cool poses going on, if you so wish. And again, the knees untab a lot, but thankfully they're not loose. Like, you can stand him up perfectly fine, even if the knees are completely untabbed. So that's nice. It's just annoying they don't stay tabbed in, but the joint still works. So it's not like the most, worst thing in the world. It's just a little inconvenient, is all. But yeah, now on to the details. So we'll just bring the camera up a little bit here. And we'll get a look at that nice face of his. So he's got a nice silver face, some red eyes. You got a black head thingy with a little purple on the front. He's got little vents on the chest here. We got a new Decepticon symbol revealed, and this is one of those scannable ones, which allows you to do something in a mobile game, I think. I don't know. Never played it, so I have no idea what it did. And I think the game is not available anymore, so who knows? You got the hands and arms and all that. You got the legs, which are just the top of the jet. Still look pretty cool. Then you got to the back of the figure, which honestly looks pretty dang clean. All things considered, Ain't too bad, doesn't stick out too far. Looks quite nice. And unfortunately, the back of his calves are hollow, but it doesn't really bug me all that much. So yeah, overall, he's just a pretty cool little Skywarp figure. And I almost actually didn't pick this guy up, or any RID 2015 figure, because the ones that I saw originally weren't all that impressive. In fact, they kind of sucked. But I'm glad I gave the line a second chance, because there are some pretty cool figures in there. Like this guy. Yeah. Now on to size comparisons, part 2. So to start with the size comparisons, here we have it once again with a Lego minifigure. Pack of Destruction minifigure Mothra. Knee Pack of Destruction minifigure Godzilla. Now we have it with the 2007 Deluxe Bumblebee, which, hey, it's standing. Ain't that nice? The next up, we have it with the original War for Cybertron Megatron. Then you have it with the Colossus slash Ramjet. now that we're done with the size comparisons, it's measuring time part 2. So we'll bring the figure over here, get a little more centered. Focus on the figure a little bit more. Ooh, that's a little bright. And we'll see here that the figure is basically about 5.5 inches. So basically your standard deluxe class sized figure. Oh, sorry, I meant warrior class. Yeah, I don't know why Hasbro tried to change the name during the RID 2015 line. It just, like, it had been deluxe class for several years at that point. So I don't know why they're like, oh no, we're gonna change it now. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But thankfully, they changed it back, so it's just, you know, deluxe class again. And it didn't turn into core class, where the name changes every 5 years. But anyways, overall, I like him. He's a cool Skywarp figure. And I really like the color of the figure too. Just the black and purple really work on this guy. In fact, I actually like the look of this one better than the original Starscream mold. It looks really cool. And unfortunately, they never did make a Thundercracker of this mold. They just made Starscream and Skywarp, which that's kind of annoying. You know, it always annoys me when they don't finish off the secret trio. You know, it's Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. But sometimes they'll only make 2 of them. And if they do make the 3rd one, it's like some random, super obscure, hard-to-find version. It's like, can you just make all 3 normally, please? But anyways, back to more relevant topics like this figure. Not getting off topic. Dang, on tapping knees. Yeah, just overall, I really like him. He's cool. He's a cool, fun toy, you know? So, if you are a fan of Skywarp, or just the Seekers in general, I do recommend him. He's cool. And if you wanted one for yourself, obviously they're not in stores anymore, but on eBay, they're going for around $25 to $40 brand new in the box, and around $20 to $30 open. And that's not too bad. If you can find it for like 20, 25 bucks, I think he's worth it. He's a pretty cool little guy. But anything more than that, that's getting a little too much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Sayonara. Bye.